you've got to start your day every morning. If you're married on a boat, you've got to start your morning every day with two things. A coffee, unless you're at sea and you can't, and a kiss. Good morning, my love. Congrats. So we're just leaving Two Islands Bay, Mansion Bar Island, and there's our little travel buddies, Lady D, Gary and Will, and we've had them since Horn Island, tagging along until Darwin, and then we'll part ways. They're headed all the way to Perth. A couple of great guys. Hey guys, welcome. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Anyway, so we've got a big day sailing today, but it's a day only. We don't have to sleep at sea, which is really nice. Oh, I'm exhausted. You know, when I planned this harebrained scheme, sailing all the way to Thailand, this is how I imagined it would be all the way. You know, gentlemen sailing with a nice 10 to 15 knot breeze up my bum, all the sail up and just running in flat water, life being easy all round really. It's never quite like that, but when it is, you've got to enjoy those moments. So how good is this? Starlight's just having a fantastic sail this morning. Calm water, all the sail up, 10 to 15 knots, and we're making a good 6.5 to 7 knots. It's just beautiful sailing all round. Doesn't get any better than this. It's Lady D over there in the distance. We'll follow them most of the way to Darwin. We'll follow with them, sail loosely in company, I guess, best way to put it. It's always just out here in these remoter parts, it's always good to have another boat nearby, so if you can you know, make a friend along the way, it's worth your time. But don't tie yourselves in really close, you know, make sure. We're going to have a good run today, I reckon. Whether we get the full 75 miles down to Refuge Bay, or whether we get only sort of 60, 65 down to, I think it's Rysdale Island. Anyway, yeah, we'll see how far we get. Well, we just had a big hit on the fishing rod. And it stopped dragging out line now, which is kind of good. Took out a fair bit there to start with, but now he seems to have settled down, so time for a mackerel. I changed the lure, so maybe we'll get a mac this time. Let's see what happens. Getting a bit tired of tuna. He doesn't feel big. There he is on the surface.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hit the surface. He doesn't feel big, no.
Tuna.
Got another tuna. But I think so, I think you're right.
Oh.
I think another tuna, yeah. Whoa!
Oh, it's some. Look, not tuna.
Not tuna. No, it's a mackerel.
Ah!
Spanish mac. Oh, change the lure, did the trick. Oh, nice.
Ready?
Spanish mackerel. So we just picked up a nice Spanish mac. He looks like he's about 8 kilos, something like that. He's definitely a keeper, and change of lure did the trick. Very happy with that. Tonight we eat Spanish mackerel, my darling. Yay! Spanish mackerel, love it. So the rod's just gone off again. Looks like we've got another hook up. Fingers crossed for another Spanish mac. Let's see what happens. Feeling lucky today. I just put the last Spanish mac into the freezer. He filled up 5 meals. So I'm hoping we get more out of this one. Ooh, another Spanish mac would be awesome. So this guy took out quite a bit more line than the last one. I'm hoping we're onto another Spanish mac, but obviously we won't know until we get the fish here. There he is. Let's see. There he is, skipping the surface again, same as the last one.
Spanish mackerel again!
I think so.
Yes, Spanish mackerel!
Second hit, the second one would be amazing. He's probably
Number
about 20 metres off the boat now. Starting to get a bit of a look at him. He's skipping on the surface, same as the last fish. But it's still hard to tell until he's right alongside. What have we got? Tuna. This one tuna again. Alright, so we're going to let this guy go. We've got more than enough tuna. I'm sick of tuna. So that's the big-eyed tuna that we've been catching. I used to think these guys were yellowfin, but apparently not. They've got a lot of punch in them though, these guys. A lot of fight for a little fish. Anyway, this guy lives to fight another day. And he's gone like a torpedo. The lure back in the water and it's gone off again. I haven't even finished cleaning up from the last fish. So wherever we are, well, I know exactly where we are.
Oh,
We're
man.
definitely in a fishing area. We're just hoping that maybe this time we get a Spanish mac and not another tuna. Better not be the same tuna that we just let go. Stupid fish. Let's see what happens. Something about fishing the waters in Northern Territory where hardly any boats go. You know you're going to get fish. So the fish are just going off here at the moment. Oh, this one's having a big fight. He's on the surface as well, luckily, already. That's getting him some ground, so he can't fight when he's on the surface.
Oh, I think...
Skipping along. So I'm absolutely dragging him in on his side. He's just skipping along the surface of the water there. I think maybe mackerel.
Yeah, this one mackerel.
I think this one's a mackerel. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, I think so. Better fish than the last one. Yeah,
Yes,
this is a
Spanish
good mackerel.
mackerel.
Definitely a good Spanish mackerel, this one. Yeah, giddy up. And we only just put the line back in the water, right? I literally, second, the line hit the water. And here he comes. Oh, nice Spanish mac. So you just flicked the lure off and we lost our second Spanish mac. That's really disappointing. I wouldn't be disappointed if we lost a tuna. But he was a good Spanish mac. Anyway, let's try again. That's hook up number 5. Oh, yeah, no, he's still there. Oh, mackerel. All right. Another mackerel on the boat. He gave up pretty fast. So, life's pretty good. Yeah, life's excellent. We're on the final couple of hours from 2 Island Bay down to, I think it's Dalrymple Island. It starts with a D. I really should look. Anyway, last couple of hours to run down there. We've had some really fantastic fishing this afternoon so far. We had some very clear water in about 30 metres and the boat was cracking along at a good 7 knots. So we were getting fish after fish. But now we've moved in behind some shoals. The water's become murkier and we've only had one touch in the last hour, so I think the fish clearly like clear water. Anyway, boat's cracking along at 7 to 8 knots. We're having an easy sail and I'm looking forward to a beautiful afternoon and an early evening tonight. Caught all our fish, or hooked a lot of fish on the run down through here where the water was very, very clear. And we're running at sort of 7 to 8 knots, but now that we've moved in behind these shoals, the Pelly shoals, water's a lot more disturbed, and yeah, we've only had one little hit. But anyway, it's very pretty. Stevens Island you can see just off in the distance over there. In the next half an hour we'll tuck in behind those island chain and things will start to get a little calmer. Not that it's been rough, but it'll get even calmer than it is now. So we've had a huge hit. We've smoked out some line here. We haven't had a hit for a while, so let's see how we go. We're clocking 8.5 knots, so I'm going to have to fight 8.5 knots and a fish at 8.5 knots. This guy's finally given up. He's near the surface, or he's on the surface now. Well, now he's taken off again. He's put up a hell of a fight, this guy. I'm hoping he's a really big Spanish mac, or a decent sized Spanish mac anyway. Yeah, I think so. I think this guy's a Spanish mac. It's going to be a good size. Yeah, he is. Not a tuna. Yeah. That's a good one. Whoa. Talk about fight. He really smoked out line, this guy. Yeah. Not tuna. Oh. Oh. We're both tired. He's tired, I'm tired. That's one hell of a fish. Ooh. Not to mention the fact that we'll pull this in at 8.5 knots. Well, he's gone under again. Oh no! Oh! Oh! He got off! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! That was a killer Spanish mac. That's very disappointing. Oh my god! Oh well. There you go. Lucky fish. So far we've landed 2 Spanish mackerel today. We've lost 3 that we've seen. We've had 2 other hits that we never saw, and we got a tuna that we released. It's been a good fishing day, really good fishing day. The fish have just been on. We're just making our entrance now to Refuge Bay. We're just carrying that sail just a little bit longer. Hopefully get in a little bit further. There's Lady D on our port side. She just ditched her sails now. I reckon we can carry another, I don't know, a few hundred metres. Been having a fat sail though. Been absolutely cracking on our way in. The wind's been getting finer and finer as we got further and further in. But we're still getting a fantastic 37 degrees or thereabouts. So I'll carry the sails for just a little bit longer, just to prove a point, then we'll get rid of them. But this is Refuge Bay. So we're just following Lady D in to Refuge Bay. It's good that they're going first because they draw less water. And it's not my boat. Yeah. So we're looking for around about 4 to 5 metres of water. We're right on the bottom of the tide. Well, here we are, sunset Arnhem Land. I can't imagine that I ever thought I'd be here in Arnhem Land with no other boats. Gosh, geez, I don't know. Apart from ourselves and Lady D, we haven't seen another boat since halfway across the Gulf. Hundreds of miles. This place is just really remote, really unique, and stunning. Yeah. If you ever get a chance to sail Arnhem Land,